All right, guys, this is the Digital Business Survival Hangout. And we've been talking about how you guys need to take steps and how you guys need to start acting, okay? Because digital marketing is not a scam. It is something you have to personally be committed to so that you can quit the 9-to-5 rat race that you have been doing. And we've been getting feedback on what other people have been doing. Someone said that she has been able to set up a Fiverr account, a freelancer account, because she wants to, and she has designed a logo for our company with logo.com. And we are celebrating the action takers. Kennedy also said that he has created a Warrior Plus account and he is in the process of getting the product approval from vendors. And I just told you that you can go ahead and ask for Dr. Quest, search for Dr. Quest's product on JVZoo and promote those for a start, so that when people see that you have been making sales, it would be able to easily approve you. Sylvester said that he is pushing into the health and wellness space, and he is doing that as an affiliate marketer. And I just said that he needs to make sure he gets his own product out. Get your own product out. That way you become an authority in your own field. Thank you for the responses, guys. Kennedy says, I receive a lot of your products with Dr. Kwe, and for sure I get confused on which is which, and I feel it's important we pick some of those products. I do not understand your question. Can you help me understand your question, Kennedy? You say you receive a lot of my products with Dr. Kwe and you get confused on which is which. So what happens is that when Dr. Kwe and I, we kind of work in sync, but sometimes you will get more product information from Dr. Kwe. What you have to do is that just make sure that you check the product out. Open it, click on the link, check it out, check the sales pages out. All right. And then you see if it's something that fits into what you're trying to build for yourself as a digital marketer. Okay. Mr. Sylvester just said that what is the best product that you can get to enable you as such authority? So that depends on your niche. That depends on your niche. Are you going into blogging? Are you going into information marketing? Are you going into software? Do you want to be a freelancer? Do you want to go into e-commerce? It depends on whatever you want to do. Now, if it was e-commerce, there was a product that launched last week, Dropshiply. That's 2 weeks ago. I did a webinar. That was what we talked about during last week hangout. That product is like one of the best products out there for whoever wants to go into the e-commerce sect. If you want to go into information marketing, it means you need to release your own ebook. Okay, you need to release your own ebook. And if you remember from my training on ebook during the webinar, I gave you guys different sources that you can go even register for free to access free materials. Then you pounder them and you put your name on it. And then you release it. You build the right sales funnel for your product. If you want to go into blogging, we talked about all that. But the good part the good part of it right now is that from next week, I'm going to be going live on Facebook for each of those topics again. So you can join me during those live sessions and get a refresher, okay, so that you can know how to take your own step to start getting your own product, because you need to be an authority. Affiliate marketing, you can always start with it. You can always add it to whatever you are doing for yourself. Okay, so have I been able to answer your questions before we go into today's training? Any more questions? Any more questions? If coming to this hangout has always been a blessing to you, okay, if you get information that has always helped you to look at things with another perspective, give me a 1. Give me a 1 in the chat box, because the most important thing is I want to know that you guys are getting value. If you are not getting value, whether during this hangout or in our chat, in the Digital Business Survivor Club, then there is no point for us coming here. And if you guys are not taking steps, I'm so excited today because I see feedback from people that are taking steps. As of last week, we did not get anybody to really say a lot about what they are doing. But I'm excited for you guys this week. And I'm so impressed and I'm proud of you because no matter how little, you are taking steps. And that's the way to go, guys. That's the way to cut down on this 9 to 5 thing to go. That's the way you can become your own boss on a gradual basis. Okay, thanks for the feedback, guys. Thank you. I'm going to post one more time the link to the Facebook, to the WhatsApp group and the Facebook group, so that you can join if you have not been a part of it. And that platform, again, I'm going to reiterate here, the Digital Business Survivor Club WhatsApp is not a support, is not a product support club. Okay, so if you're having any challenge with any product that you have purchased, you can reach out to the vendor. The vendor is your first point of call. Reach out to the vendor first. If you've reached out to the vendor and you are not getting the right attention, okay, then you can, I posted a link there, chat me up personally. And then I would see how I can step in to help you get the resolution that you have. Some people had issues with they were having questions on your profit and were able to sort that out yesterday. I am all about your success, but I want us to keep it strictly to what it belongs to. If you have questions on way forward with whatever you're doing, or you run into a glitch, or you run into an issue while trying to implement, type in your questions there. We will help you. But when it comes to product, send it to the vendor first, and then you can reach out to me personally directly in my private chat. Okay. So now let's go to the topic for today. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you all right now. Give me 1 second. What did I just go? Did I just go out of Zoom? Jesus Christ. Can you guys still see me? Okay. All right. I thought I went out of Zoom. So what can you guys type into the chat box what you can see? Oh, thank God. I thought I locked myself out. What can you see on my screen? Do you see the Digital Business Survival Hangouts? Succeeding as a digital marketer? Perfect. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay. So, like I said, Tuesdays is going to be for training and question and answer. Saturdays are going to be for product of the week. So today we'll be taking a training on how you can succeed as a digital marketer. But first, I'm going to be playing a video, a short video, and I want you to pay close attention.
Life is hard. It's hard when you are 49 years old, been working on a job for 17 years, and they come in and tell you you're finished and give you 1 week severance.
Can you guys hear it? Can you hear the video?
Severance pay.
Before I continue, is it loud enough? Is it clear enough? Give me a 10. All right. So that's Les Brown. I'm going to start from the beginning. Okay, so let me start it back from the beginning.
Life is hard. It's hard when you are 49 years old, been working on a job for 17 years, and they come in and tell you you're finished and give you 1 week severance pay. And you got to start all over again. It's hard when you are married and raising children, and your children are crawling, and your husband dies unexpectedly. It's hard handling just the tragedies of life. It's hard. When you're working on something and you put everything you have in it, and it doesn't work out, you lose your money and other people's money. It's hard. It was rough when I lost my job, and I could not find a job. It was humiliating and embarrassing, borrowing money, and then I couldn't pay the money back when I told them I would. That's rough. How people look at you, how they respond to you. It's very hard. It's humiliating. Here's what I discovered that happens to you in life, that you will go through things, and while you're going through them, you can't understand why it's happening to you. But after you go through it, you get back and you look at it and you say, oh, now I understand why I needed that lesson. Have it ever happened to you? Raise your hand. Has it ever happened to you? That I couldn't understand it then. But after I got through it, then I saw that that was preparing me for bigger and better things. As you go through the challenges of life and you look at it and embrace whatever comes to you, don't run from it. Step toward it. Don't try and duck it like most people do. See, most people want it easy. See, easy come, easy what? Easy go. See, but when you go at what you're going to deal with and you deal with the difficulties of it, when you handle those hard things close at hand, making those hard decisions right now that you don't want to make, learning those things that you don't like to do, but you know that in order for you to get where you want to go, this is one of the hoops that you have to flip through. And I'm saying to you, whatever you got to do it, because if you don't, life is going to whoop you until you surrender and say, okay, all right. I cooperate. Okay, I learned. Okay. They had to wear me out a long time. So if it's hard, then do it hard. Now, how do you hang in there during the hard, difficult times? Les, you must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas. Unquestionably, you've got to have faith, and that faith gives you patience. That it's not going to happen as quickly as you want it to happen. A lot of things are going to happen that will catch you off guard. And so therefore, you've got to deal with and handle it as it comes. And not only that, but that faith and patience drives you into action. You've got to keep moving and keep plugging away. In the Far East, they have something that's called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. They have to water and fertilize the ground where it is every day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year. But once it breaks through the ground, within 5 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer is obvious. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years, because at any time had that person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that tree, that bamboo tree would have died in the ground. And I can see people coming out talking to a guy out there watering and fertilizing the ground that's not showing anything. Hey, what you doing? You've been out here a long time, man. And the conversation in the neighborhood is, you growing a Chinese bamboo tree, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Well, even Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see ain't nothing showing. You know that's how people are gonna do you. So how long you been working on this? How long have you been working on your dreams? And you have nothing to show. This is all you got to show. People are gonna do that to you. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they stop. Because they don't see instant results. It doesn't happen quickly. They stop. Oh, no. You got to keep on watering your dream. And when it began to happen, they stopped laughing. They said, look, whoa, look here. Look at, hey, man, I know you can do it. Look here, you got a job here? See, during those hard times, you didn't know how you're going to make payroll during those times when you failed and things didn't work out. They were nowhere to be found. You know what I discovered? When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, it's sweet to you. It's good to you. Why? See, when it's hard and it's a struggle, see, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you have manifested. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. People know that you know what life is, that you have embraced life. You know it was hard, but you did it hard.
Okay, so that was Les Brown. If you can still hear me and you can still see my screen, give me a 2. Are we still here? All right. Okay, so thank you for the feedback. So, wait, did you hear something for yourself from that message? If you heard something for yourself from that message, type in the box what one word that hit you right there from that short clip. Type into the chat box one word that hit you right there from the chat in the chat box before I proceed on my presentation for today. Come on, guys. Sylvester says consistency. That's it. You have to be consistent in this business. You went to school for 4 years, some for 6 years, and you kept going to class without making a dime. You kept going to class without making any income every single day. Why were you doing that? Because you trusted the process. You trusted the fact that when you continue and you get your degree, you would be able to make something out of it. So don't expect to come to the digital space and want to start. It's as good as going to school. But with 6 months consistency, you would start seeing the picture. You would start seeing the dividend. Patience, Abdul Salam says patience. Others, what did you get from this short clip by Les Brown? Patience, consistency. All right, I'm waiting. I need feedback. I need to make sure that you guys are getting the message. You have to chase your dreams. Nothing comes easy. That's from Kennedy. That's right. It's not going to be easy, but you have to keep pressing on. People are going to ridicule you, but you have to believe in yourself. Okay? You have to believe in yourself. So what then are the success strategies that you would come through, or what are the things that are needed for you to succeed as a digital marketer? Courage. Samuel says courage. Thank you for the feedback, guys. You need to take responsibility. Okay? You need to take responsibility. Take responsibility. Thank you, Abdusalam. Take responsibility. So now I'm back to my slide. When you fully realize that you and you alone are responsible for your success or failure, and that you have no one to blame or congratulate but yourself, it's gonna take your breath away. However, this can also be the most empowering realization you will ever have, because you realize that your destiny is right in your own hands, and it is up to you to make this the life you choose and not the life you settle for. You may be saying to yourself right now that I already knew this, Princess Toby. Then allow me to ask you a question right now. Have you blamed anyone else in the last 48 hours for your own failure or shortcomings? I need your answer in the chat box, please. Have you, in the last 48 hours, just think back, have you blamed anyone else in the last 48 hours for your own failure or your own shortcomings? Have you thought something like, if only my spouse would have done this, then I could have been this? Or if only my parents had this, then I could have been that? Because it is natural human nature to want to place the responsibility on others. Okay? It is natural human effort to want to place responsibility for their life on other people. But it is the mark of someone that is destined for greatness. Okay? It is the mark of someone that is destined to have great success, to take full and complete responsibility for their own life. So in this journey of yours as a digital marketer, you need to come to terms with the fact that you need to take personal responsibilities for everything you do. Take personal responsibilities for yourself. The government is not to blame for your life. Your parents are not to be blamed. Neither are your spouses nor your children. You are the one that is responsible for whatever the outcome of your life is. You are responsible for your own success. Then the second thing that you need to know is that your attitude is half the battle. Your attitude is half the battle in this journey. Business is a competition, just like sports. And you don't go out to the playing field assuming that your team will lose. You don't even let a few setbacks soar you on the entire game. You give it your all until the umpire blows the whistle and the game is over. And then it is at that time that then you now have time for regret. But until then, the game can always be turned around in the last minute. So you need to have a positive attitude when you go into internet marketing, because that is very, very essential. Because just like it is when you are competing in sports, if you think you will fail, you will. And there is no better self-fulfilling prophecy than someone that already half-heartedly goes into a business only to make an excuse for why the business failed. After all, you didn't go with it with your full mind initially. And it did not fail after they started doing that business. It failed the minute that they didn't believe in themselves. So if you want the stamina and persistence to get into internet marketing and to be successful, you have to understand that there will be setbacks. But you have to be able to use everything as a learning curve. You have to take everything as a learning experience so that you can finally cross the finish line as a winner. If you are with me, give me a 7. If you are with me right now, give me a 7. If you're understanding that this is your own personal responsibility and the attitude that you place up front as a digital marketer is very, very important. If you go in with a partial mindset of failure, you're going to fail at it. But if you go in with that mindset of a winner, that if others can do it, you can do it. If Dr. Okpe, if Princess Toby can do it, then you can do it. Then you will also win in this race, because it is a race. The third thing you need to learn is that you need to stop trying to be too perfect. Stop trying to be too perfect. The first thing you have to remember about the internet is that you don't have to be perfect to start making progress with internet marketing. You do not have to be perfect. All you need to do is to have a solid niche, get an online presence to expose that niche, and then drive targeted traffic to your chosen demographic. Drive your traffic to the people to your targeted audience after you have already chosen a niche for yourself, and then be really, really good, or possibly be great, but forget about being perfect. You guys have heard that money loves speed. And that's very true when it comes to the internet. But while you want to put out great products, well-written emails and all that good stuff, don't expect them to be perfect. Get them done and get them out. Not sitting on your computer waiting for the day you will perfect them. So stop waiting for perfection. That thing that you have right now that you have done, push it out. Keep failing forward. That's what Dr. Okwe says. That is one of his words. He says, keep failing forward. Don't wait until, oh, I have to make sure it's perfect and it has to be beautiful. It has to be the best. No. You will get better as it goes. Keep doing it and it will get better. Embrace failure, frustration, and rejection, but keep going. You cannot have success without failure, guys. And the sooner you come to grips with that, the more, the better, and the more you can succeed. People who enjoy massive success have always had massive failure as well. Okay, there is no successful person out there that did not have their own share of failure. No one. An integral part of finding out what you're good at and what you can succeed at is discovering what you are not good at. And each failure would definitely move you closer to your goal. And that is only if you keep pressing on. Remember the story of the bamboo tree. That takes 5 years. You have to keep watering it every single day. And be prepared. You're going to get so many no's. You're going to get frustrated. You are going to have a lot of failures on your way to getting your success. And it's okay. It's okay to get people to tell you no. It's okay to feel frustrated once in a while. It is only the person who never fails that will never succeed. So I want you to resolve from today as a digital business survivor to fail your way to the top. Fail your way to the top. Keep failing forward. The more you try, the more you will fail, but the more you will also succeed. You need to be able to turn your frustrations into self-motivation and view each failure as a step, as a stepping stone and a learning tool. And when you do this, your success will become inevitable. And this applies to whatever thing you want to do in life. Strive for real and tangible results every single day. Don't let a day pass without you doing something that will help you move your digital business to the next level. To be successful, you've got to stay motivated. And one of the best ways to ensure that you stay motivated day in, day out is to see real results at the end of each day. Write your blog post and then post it if you're into blogging. Work on your new product every day so you can see the new pages that you've written or watch the new videos that you've created every day. Make sure you do something that shows that you've been working. It's not about me when you come to hang out and I'm asking you, what have you been doing with what you have learned? It's not about me. You are not going to spend my money, guys. You will spend your own money. And you and your family and your generation are those that will benefit from your success. And then when you have been blessed enough, you can then become blessings to other people. But when you don't even have enough blessing at end, how do you want to bless others? Make a to-do list. Post them in an obvious spot, whether at your house, in your room, on your phone, wherever. Then each time you do something on that list, mark it off. At any time when you start feeling demoralized, you start feeling your motivation reducing, look at the list. Look at how many items you have crossed off your list. And then you know that, yes, if you could do those ones, then you can do more right now. Find a way to motivate yourself. You have to be your own number one motivator. Never stop learning and progressing. I'm giving you the nuggets, some nuggets that would help you succeed in this journey that you have gotten yourself engaged in. Never stop learning and progressing. Life is only exciting and interesting if you're learning something new every single day. You're either growing or you're dying. There is no in between. So you need to choose to grow and have the best life and the most successful internet business possible. That's what you need to do to yourself. That is one duty you owe to yourself. You don't owe it to Princess Toby. You don't owe it to Dr. Okwebanwo. You don't owe it to nobody. You owe it to your own self. And that's why you want to make sure. During the webinar, we asked that if you could commit only 2 hours, no matter your schedule, only 2 hours of your day to building your own business. Trust me, for those years that you've been working for someone all your life, if every single day if those time has been invested in your business, it would have scaled heights. Now I'm not even saying quit those jobs because you need your source of livelihood, but invest 2 hours minimum on a daily basis into your business. If you're not building something, you start learning on something that would help you to build on your own business. And then the cumulative effect of those 2 hours on a daily basis, you will be surprised how much you'll be able to achieve. Listen to experts. Success always leaves a trail. No matter what you want to do, someone before you has already done it. Or someone before you has already done something that is very similar. So forget about try and error. Forget about being the inventor, okay? You can be an inventor later on after you have gotten your business to a point that it's already making money. Then you can start looking for something to break the entire invention the world has ever seen, to break the Guinness Book of Records. But right now, forget try and error. Find those who went before you. See what they did and then model their success. Focus more on why they were successful than focusing on the exact steps that they took. Okay, you want to focus on why, on the why. And once you know the whys, the reasons, you can adapt those same to almost any situation and get the same positive results. Enough of trying to do trial and errors. Go where the experts are and listen carefully. Don't just listen. You have to take action. Each time we come to this hangout, I'm always emphasizing action, action, action. Because it is not enough to getting all this information and not do something with it. Go out and implement some of what they are promoting and see if it really works or not. Some things will work for you, others may not. But you don't have to blame it when they do or they don't. Don't blame it on the tools. Don't blame it on the expert. It could be that your audience or your niche is far different than what those methods were used on before. So you need to learn to always customize everything you hear to your own niche. Take into account that everything you hear has value. But you and only you will be the one to decide exactly how it can work with your own internet marketing practices, your own internet marketing niches, your own internet marketing sites. Okay? And if you can find someone who truly excites you and understand your niche, see if they offer a mentoring or coaching program. These types of programs can be expensive, but they can literally catapult you into action and help you achieve in 1 year what might take you a few years otherwise. And that is the power of coaching and mentorship. So remember that you are responsible for your own destiny. There is this word, this Latin word, qui sera sera, that says what will be, will be. If you are a believer of that Latin word, you have to start reorienting yourself. Because if you play the part of a passive observer of your life, if you're not taking active step in your own personal life, and you are just on the side saying, okay, qui sera sera, what will be, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that, what will happen, thinking that you will somehow eventually become whatever it is you want to become, you're in for a big disappointment and bad regrets. You get the life you make, not the life you dream about, not the life you just imagine. So stop daydreaming and wishing. And instead, I want you to begin planning and writing down your goals. Then get committed to taking actions. It is your commitment backed by your actions that will create the life you want, not waiting for destiny to strike. And as we have said before, you and only you are responsible for what you get out of life. You can either be the master of your destiny or the victim of your own inaction. The choice is yours. So in summary, follow the discussed steps, and you can be certain that an insane amount of success will be waiting for you. And that is not only in the internet marketing space, but in every area of your life. Of course, listening to me talk about them or you reading them via this PowerPoint is the easiest part of it all. But incorporating all these steps into your life takes work, takes time, takes your commitment. But I assure you, it is well worth it indeed if you do them. So start taking more steps today so that you can change the rhetorics of your life and that of your generation. Please don't settle for the status quo, because your success is actually waiting for you. Your success is waiting for your own action steps. Your success is waiting for your own commitment to building your own wealth empire, so that your children and your generation can be proud of you. And above all, you can be proud of yourself. Like I said, Saturdays are going to be for the tool of the week. But Tuesdays, I just want to talk to you guys, because I don't want us to just keep coming here day in, day out and not achieving a breakthrough. It doesn't matter how many, or the number of people that laugh at you for doing this right now. The end will justify the means. The end will justify the means. By the time that bamboo tree grows, in that 5 weeks, after the 5 years of consistent watering, everyone that has ridiculed you will start running to celebrate you. And they will start asking, how did you do it? Show us the way. And you can then put on your 100 shoulder pad, because you did it. And God helped you. And heaven only help those who help themselves. So stop wishing. Start acting. That is what I have for you today. Yes, Sylvester said, thanks for the encouragement. Honestly, it's not easy, but we must keep pushing and remain focused. No one says it's going to be easy, guys. Nothing in life is easy. The degree that you hold in your hand right now, was it easy for you to get it? Was it easy? If that wasn't, nothing, it's only when you do not give up on your dreams, on your goals, that you achieve them. But when you give up at the instant of a slight ridicule, or you give up at the instant of you not seeing immediate results, then that's goodbye to the success in that level. Warren Buffett said, if you do not have a means, if you don't have a way of making money while you sleep, there is a high possibility you will work till you die. Getting that money while you sleep is what you have started the route on. And I need you to believe in yourself. I need you to trust yourself, have faith in yourself, push and press. When you are at work and you need to get an assignment done, if you don't get it done, sometimes you don't leave work. If you don't get it done, sometimes you do not sleep. You stay awake all night, and then you still have to report back to work the next morning. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I took the certified public accounting certification in the United States too. I'm a tax professional. Okay, I file taxes. But I came to realize that sometimes I close from work 10 o'clock. Sometimes when it's tax season, sometimes I leave work 12 midnight. And I still have to report to work the next day on time. So if I could do that to someone else's business, to build their business, if I can make that same commitment to myself and not go to bed until I have put one line out of what I need to do to get my digital business to the next level, then it can only take time, because if you're not doing it full time, but with that consistency, trust me, you will see the result. And by the time you have built your business to a comfortable level, and you just go and fire your boss without them even preparing for it, or thinking of, or they're still planning on firing you, and you just fired them. You can only get that confidence when you have a reliable source of income that you have built to a level that you can trust that it will keep giving you, it will pay the bills, and it will give you extra to go on vacation. A lot of people can't go on vacation because they live from paycheck to paycheck. Before the paycheck comes, there are already bills that will take that out. Now it's time for you to start building your passive income, and then grow that passive income gradually to your active income. Thanks for joining me today at the Digital Business Survival Hangout. If you have any question before we sign off for today, type it into the chat box. We are like a family, guys. And that's why you need to be in the company of those that are like-minded, so you don't feel alone at any time. Give me 100 if from this day onward, you commit to building this, your business, minimum 2 hours a day, no matter what happens. I want you to give me 100. I want you to give me 100, guys. I want to see the 100 coming in. I only see 2 people. Are you guys saying you're not ready to give this your commitment? Then there is no point coming here. There's no point having this discussion. There's no point being in an hangout. And there's no point following up on you. I don't hold you any debt to follow up. I'm doing this, and the whole essence of this is to make sure that you don't feel alone. Is to make sure that you're taking steps and you're moving gradually towards the achievement of your own goals. You are committing to yourself. You're not committing just to me. You're committing to yourself to do whatever it takes you to do, to be your own boss. All right. Where can you get free websites? See, the good thing is that Google has the answer to every question. Anything you can think of, go on Google, type it there. It will give you the answer. Sylvester said that's why you purchase your Profit. Yes. Whatever tool that will help you pound this thing and get you rocking, go get it. Go get it and do what you have to do. If you have an issue, reach out to I already gave you guys this link to the direct support. Do what you have to do. Okay? Do what you have to do and get your business going. You are doing the right thing. It is better now to start now. And then you start seeing the fruit of your work than for you to postpone it into the future. Sylvester said, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, I already read that. I already created a website to promote my affiliate wellness products. Awesome. Awesome. And that's one other thing we need to do for ourselves in the Digital Business Survival Club is if you have any skill, okay, you have any special skill that you think anybody amongst the Digital Business Survivor family can utilize. Maybe you know how to design a website. Come up there. Say, okay, I have proficiency in doing this, so that if anybody amongst the group needs help, they can easily reach out to you. And then you can do it for them. Probably it will be cheaper for them. That way we are sharpening ourselves and we are helping ourselves to grow. The time to take action is now. The time to take action is now. Mr. Olanrewaju, did you send an email to the link that I gave you yesterday? Kennedy Ocheng said, take dairy for the ardent truth and advices. I am inconvenienced in so many ways, and I pray that I will take the actions instantly. May God help you, my brother. You know what? There are so many free resources out there that you can use to get started. So don't even stress. Use the free stuff. Use the free stuff. And then you would see that by the time you start maximizing the free resources, when you now have the real resource, you know where to tilt the fund. You know the direction for you to invest in. But when you're waiting for when everything is ready, life will get in the way. Trust me, life will get in the way. So you want to start acting before life totally takes over. Okay? Today, that's going to be the end of today's hangout. Mr. Lanrewaju will connect via my after sales client support. I would see how I can touch base with the vendor for you. Okay. I'll see you on Saturday. Saturday, we're going to be having the tool of the week. So you want to please join me on Saturday again. I will send out the information for you to join, to come on board so that we can discuss on the tool of the week. I would always research to find that tool that can help you get started quickly, easily, and with a low investment. God bless you all. Remember, it's only those that take daily actions that win. Keep taking those actions. I believe in you, but you believe in yourself. Keep the faith and keep rolling. Keep the steps, keep taking the steps, and don't give up. I'll see you on Saturday. Make sure you join the Digital Business Survival Club. Join the Digital Business Survival Facebook page. If you have any questions, type it there. Subscribe to my Facebook, to my YouTube channel, where I would always be posting whatever we do here and whatever more tips and tricks that I find, I will post it there for you. You can search for me. My name in the YouTube, or the name for my YouTube channel is Princess Toby Agbejimi. I don't have the link right now. I would have given you the link, but yeah, search for that name and let's keep connecting. Okay? From my heart of hearts, I'm rooting for you and I'm praying for you. Stay blessed, stay safe, okay? And we'll catch up again on Saturday. Remember to also join the daily live Facebook Live that I'll be doing next week, so that you can update yourself and bring yourself to speed with respect to whatever niche you want to go. Invite as many people as possible. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you and stay blessed. See you next time. Princess Toby signing out.